We move forward, though. 2 Alaska State Troopers are charged with misdemeanor assault following a violent interaction with a man in Kenai. 49-year-old Joseph Miller and 42-year-old Jason Woodruff are both charged with 4th-degree assault. On May 24th, the troopers, along with the Kenai Police Department, confronted 38-year-old Ben Ticka in the back of his parked vehicle, believing he had a warrant out for his arrest. Ticka denied the warrant, and a press release says Miller sprayed pepper spray into the vehicle after breaking a rear window when Ticka refused to exit. According to the release from the Department of Public Safety, when Ticka continued to defy orders outside the vehicle, Miller used his boot to push Ticka's head into the ground, which was then covered in broken glass. A taser was also allegedly used multiple times while handcuffing Ticka. A canine was allegedly ordered to bite him, and the release says these orders continued after he appeared to begin complying. Ticka was taken to a hospital for treatment, and it was eventually determined that he was not who they were looking for. After reviewing the use of force, DPS leadership was notified of a possible policy violation. The Alaska Bureau of Investigation then conducted a criminal investigation where it was determined that criminal charges would be filed against both officers. In a press release today, DPS Commissioner James Cockrell at AST says that it holds itself to a high standard of conduct, as well as accountability.
When I reviewed this video, I was totally sickened by what I saw. 2 Alaska State Troopers that represent this uniform, represents this state, conducted themselves in this way. Because of their actions, there was significant injuries to the person that went to the hospital that was in that vehicle. And I've been with this department 33 years, and I've never seen any action like this before by an Alaska State Trooper. And it's hard for me to equate how this has affected me and other troopers that wear this uniform. Let me be clear, the action of these 2 individuals is not acceptable to me. It's not in the line of our training and our policy, and I know it's not acceptable to the Alaskans that we serve.
According to Cockrell, both troopers are still employed by the state and are currently on administrative leave. It's unclear whether that is paid leave. They're scheduled to be arraigned in court September 10th. According to John Skidmore, Deputy Attorney General for the Criminal Division with the Alaska Department of Law, body cam footage will not be released publicly until after the trial ends.
When there is body-worn camera footage, that is evidence in a criminal investigation. We do not release evidence in criminal investigations for the risk that that can interfere with a citizen's constitutional rights when charges are brought. This is an example of where charges have been brought. Any evidence from this case will be looked at in a court of law. The jury will be able to evaluate it. We will not now, in this case, nor in any other case, ever try the case in the media. We have to protect the constitutional rights of those individuals that are charged.
According to reporting by our colleagues in Anchorage, the dog has also been taken out of service following the incident.
You know, it's crazy. I almost got it wrong, man. I'm glad I stepped back and took a minute, man. Cuz said he never seen anything like this in 33 years. I'm going to suppose that he's talking about in that organization, which I'm still going to touch on, Lord willing, because that's just a bunch of hypocritical BS. But in 33 years, he's never seen anything like that. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt in the Alaska State Troopers organization, that part of the fraternity. But Alaska, y'all damn sure ain't off the hook. Who the hell is Easter Leafa? Or was Easter Leafa?
That's her and her nephews.
This is her?
Yeah.
Easter Leafa was happiest around her family.
She loves all of our kids like it's her own.
Her sisters and mother have countless photos of all her big moments. She had just turned 16 and was excited to start her junior year of high school this week.
33 years, big dog. You spoke that into existence. Why them folk kept saying was in that video about that 16-year-old young lady, fam? We're going to talk about why family on the screen crying right now, but let's get back to this right here, fam. 49 and 42, did they say? How in the hell, excuse me for being high-minded, but how the hell do you get to be that age and no, you just don't go around randomly terrorizing citizens, man. How long? Because they don't say shit about this story. They don't tell us how long these people have been employed in that domestic terrorist organization. They don't tell us a lot. It's like a homie say, they didn't tell us if it was paid administrative leave. And if you watch my videos, you know I'm going to always say, if they don't clarify it certainly, then you know they paying them cowards and they just don't want to say it. It all drives my blood pressure up to a level where it don't need to be. My grandma tell me sit my ass down. So that's what I'm going to try to do now, but I ain't going to make y'all no damn promises, because if you can't tell, this shit got me hot, fam. Lord help us all. 49 and 42. Y'all seen that last live I did? I went all the way up down that cop, and if you read the comments, if I ever get around to fully talking about it, I'm going to tell you how disappointed in myself I was for many different reasons. But I've said this in videos, man, and it goes back to that video I was in with that cop, man. It's like I got a whole lot of PTSD from what I've seen in life and what I've seen bullies do. It's not just cops. I don't like bullies, but I have to be honest when maybe I'm just caught up in the moment. Maybe I have what they call it, recency bias. Maybe I've just been focusing too much on cops, and I don't just focus on cops, but I'm saying, like, when I do, maybe I've just been focusing on what they do, you know, how they terrorize us. So I'm just looking at these situations, and it's like that's why I tell you I don't play with them, I don't talk to them, et cetera, et cetera. Even that encounter, that wasn't, you know, that's something I'm gonna get into. But when I'm around them, and just don't play with me, because I'm not gonna play with you. And I know, logically speaking, you have the upper hand, but seriously speaking, that just don't scare me like it. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh my God, I'm braver than I. If them hit me with a bullet, if 2 or 3 of them get on my ass, I'm gonna be the same citizen every other citizen is in that situation. I ain't bulletproof, I ain't Superman. But you know, I think I say in one of my videos, I don't know if it's came out yet, you know, I guess you have to be willing to die for something, or even live, you know what I mean, in what some would consider a brave manner. And that's what I be thinking about when I be around these cops. And I be thinking about my man sitting in his car minding his business. And I be thinking about us having this conversation about Pennsylvania versus Mims. You know, I mentioned it in the video, and I say, Lord willing, we're going to get back to it and have serious conversations about some of these laws. And do you actually have to get out of the car? We know what the law says, but I keep going back to this, guys. A lot of things that were written on those books and called legal and lawful had to be overturned and repealed, because America just said, I don't give no damn what y'all decided in them rooms. We are the ones who decided y'all should sit in those rooms to make them damn decisions, and those decisions y'all make are going to represent us, not y'all. So who got to die out here today? I think a lot of times I listen to me and I'm like, all right, it could be easily misinterpreted as me kind of drumming up some type of violent resistance. No, man, I'm not on that shit. I know we live in the internet age. People gonna clip and say what they want to say, but God, you gonna know what I'm saying. You know, I'm a Christian. I'm like, this is where all of this emanates from. My desire is for them to calm their ass down, but I mean, I ain't really got nothing new to say. It's a very repetitive rant, if you want to call it that. Speech, whatever you want to call it. The fuck? How many times y'all think we gonna let y'all snatch us out of our car? Y'all grown as hell halfway through life, unless you got 2 or 3 of them in your pocket. And you don't know that you just don't walk up on people attacking them? Come on, family. Hey, let me say this. Somebody mentioned something about shatter resistant, break resistant glass. It's a shame. It's very unfortunate and insulting that anybody would have to mention that, and that I'm thinking to mention this in my videos, man. Why should you have to get this to be American? But if you can afford it, and if that's a real thing, because I haven't looked it up, man, try to get you some shatterproof glass, just like you need to get you a dash cam, just like you need to teach your children to know their rights, just like obviously you need to know yours, because how can you teach your children? But it's very important that you aren't the only one in your circle, in your circumference, in your family that knows their rights. If you got a spouse, teach them, engage them, bring them in on the conversation, and definitely pass that on to your children, man. It's not, the thing about it is, man, all right, we don't know, right? Good cop, I touched on that in another video. Good cops do exist. I'm going to keep saying this more, but I'm going to tease y'all so y'all can roast my ass however you feel about it in the comments. But Lord willing, we're going to get to what I'm saying when I say that. Good cops do exist. But the problem is, they don't wear dots on their heads. Shout out to, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to call y'all. I call myself black. Hell, some black people say I need to stop saying that. I'm just not politically correct, y'all. I'm regular as hell. So Native Americans, Indians, I think it's like one part of y'all. I don't think all y'all do it to have the dots on y'all head. There's no reference to y'all. I'm just referencing y'all. Cops ain't walking around with dots on their head to say, we the good cops. We don't know which one of these motherfuckers terrorists. The same ones waving and shit and looking like the prom king or whatever the hell them folk be, you know, the nicest, safest people in this. Them the ones out here now, they snatching people out of the car and putting dogs on them. And here we go with these dogs again. They trained correctly, right? No, they trained to obey their fucking handler, who are clearly domestic terrorists. The dog ain't got enough sense not to bite the man? Hell no, he doesn't. Hold up, man. That's a double entendre. I think that's what I called it, what it's called. I'm going to say that again. The dog don't have enough sense not to attack the man. I know I said bite first time, but I need to make a point here. No, it doesn't. It was 3 dogs in this situation, 3 animals in this situation. And hell, the literal animal wasn't even an animal because he's just doing what his brain has been created to do. Follow orders. Hold on. Dogs again, right? Doing what they created to do. I be wondering, do y'all have a humane, and I know you do because I know you're a creator. I'm a Christian. I know what the Bible says about you. We've all deviated. Y'all motherfuckers just be deviating too damn far with this violence, and it goes back to this very repetitive conversation I keep having. Y'all just think every American gonna go for this. You don't think some of us out here watching that, knowing this is how y'all act throughout the country, and knowing like it's some of y'all in our locality, y'all be around us riding around. Don't be smiling at my kids. I'm telling my kids don't trust you, because why should they? I don't give down they black, white, green, vanilla, pecan. I don't get no for green or tall like a tree, short like a star. I don't get no. I'm teaching every damn kid I know. Don't try. I seen y'all robbing people, kids on South Beach. I seen this with my own eyes. Kids, y'all grown ass people, and y'all ganging up on them kids and robbing them. I seen all this shit with my own eyes. I don't need to see no YouTube videos. And I seen the YouTube videos. Told y'all I wasn't gonna make damn promises about getting hot. I be losing where the hell I'm at in the whole conversation, because it just comes back to this same ass question. You think Americans ain't watching that, knowing y'all around us, and some of us are preparing ourselves not to be on that end of the stick because we got a right to defend ourselves. And y'all begging for it out here, man. And y'all charge these cowards with misdemeanors. And then this coward gonna get on the camera and say, we not gonna release the body. Damn, it's no moral consistency with you motherfuckers except when you fishing for sympathy. Because something that happened to one of y'all, because y'all done ran into America who's sick and tired of this shit. Now it's a national fraternity now. But on y'all, when y'all need to cover up y'all BS, the fraternity ain't national no more. Cause get what, sir? We got eyes, and some of us got televisions or smart devices or what the hell ever. We see your fraternal order, the national one that you attach to when it benefits the point you want to make. We see them release body cam footage all the damn time with criminal investigations ongoing. Hell, we see them release it when the criminal investigation obviously has just started because the damn incident just happened. When they release them, when y'all can clearly prove y'all ass ain't did a damn thing, or that's your perception anyway, because y'all guilty until proven innocent. I'm a Christian. God don't let me get away with nothing he ain't supposed to. We supposed to represent him. All that stuff come with it. Yeah, I said something, I'll get back to it later, Lord willing. But I'm just saying, family, you lied. Because I'm pretty sure if somebody dig deep enough, we can see whether whoever the hell you represent, you might just be trying to narrow it down like the other dude did. But whoever you represent up there in Alaska, I guarantee somebody, if we did the research, could find y'all releasing body cam footage and video while investigating. You don't want to release that shit because you know what's going to happen when you do. We going up on y'all there. I started to call a name. I ain't going to say Rodney King. Why would I do that? We're going up on y'all when that body cam footage come out. Now, who we is, I don't know, because a lot of people be talking, but y'all know damn well when that body cam footage come out, what's up? Why y'all ain't say nothing about that man suing y'all at? Where he at? Misdemeanors? Man, listen, fam, I got to find a new story, because I can't keep saying acorns can't fall around y'all ass without y'all deciding somebody deserves capital punishment in the streets, judge, jury, executioner. Y'all literally attack a man with all type of military weapons. And you think the charges should be misdemeanors? And then you get on that podium and say, that doesn't represent y'all. To non-blind eyes, it would seem like y'all just enabled the hell out of that shit. You know how many motherfuckers out here that have enemies that they would do all of that with less, probably like half of that to their enemy if they could, only get charged with a misdemeanor? That's why you folks say, I was so happy to, get involved in this conversation and hear people say cops are going to work looking for somebody to shoot and shit because they know they're going to get a paid vacation. I started thinking that shit probably like 10 years ago. I'm like, hold up, man. Every time they do this, they get to go home with money. And I know it's some of them psychotic, maniacal motherfuckers out there going to work like, damn, I'm behind on this bill. I done lost this to the booking dude. I got to shake this over here. I told my wife we're going to go here. Hell, I'm finna go out here and shoot me one of these Latino moms today. Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing about it, for sure. I'm in Philly. I know I can get away with it out here. I'm finna go shoot the dude, the Asian dude, for sure. I ain't gonna do nothing about it. Hey, America, all us Negroes now, man. I'm not promoting any violence, especially senseless. I am saying, yo, man, protect yourself. You got a right to, man. And it might go left for you even when you do, but you got a right to, man. Just like some of these laws on the book that have been repealed and reformed, and some that still do need to be. A lot of them just include our safety, guys. And it's not just cops. The government has told us. Isn't the Supreme Court the government? Isn't the Supreme Court, don't they got to answer the people? It's supposed to be us, but we know damn well that ain't who they answer to. They've told us, man, these cowards' priority is never public safety. So then, therefore, who should prioritize public safety? Isn't the answer to the question obvious? I'm going to look at this video later, man, and be like, damn, why I ain't say that? But I think I said enough, man. Depends on how YouTube push it. You know, we can talk about it more in the comments. I'm Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida. John Skidmore, you on some you up there looking like a cartoon character lying to the American public like we supposed to believe it just how your ass talking. We don't. The other guy, you on some you talking about it hurt y'all, it affect y'all. Bruh, your family pushed this man's face into the glass that they had smashed out when they had no right to. After he kept telling the dog to attack him. And you talking about where the hell that man at? Why you ain't have him next to you on the podium? Where his family at? Why you ain't have them next to you on the podium? Apologizing to him, coward. You didn't even apologize to the man that I heard. And if you did, obviously it wasn't sincere or boisterous enough that I remember this. You talk about how much it hurt y'all? Let me say this again, even though I already said it. I'm Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida. Y'all be safe, be blessed, and don't be hurting nobody for nothing, but don't let nobody be hurting you for nothing either. I'm out. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.